Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we're diving into a very important and trending topic, cryptocurrency and Islamic finance. Around the world, people are asking, is cryptocurrency really money? Is it halal or haram? And what is Islamic principles of finance? What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a type of digital or virtual money that exists only online. Unlike regular paper currency, it has no physical form. One of the key features of cryptocurrency is decentralization. This means it is not controlled by any single government, bank, or authority. The most popular cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Ripple, and Solana. Now move to the second question. What is Islamic principles of finance? We covered this question by the Bilal Philips.
How does the Islamic bank function? Well, there are different means by which the bank maintains its money. One of those means they refer to as murabaha. You need to buy something, the bank goes and buys it for you and sells it to you at a higher price. Buying commodities and selling them, right? Based on demand. Secondly, you have what is known as musharaka, where two financiers, they're partners, they come in, they put their time, effort, money together, and they share the profits proportionately. Then we have what is known as mudaraba, where, again, two parties come together, but one is bringing in all the money, the other one's making all the effort. And they share proportionally, again, the profits. But in all of these cases, they also share the losses. This is the point which makes them different. That if there are losses, they all share in the losses. In the case where it is a matter of one person providing money, no effort, and the other one just providing the effort, obviously the financial loss will be borne by the one who put in the money. Whereas the one who put in the effort, of course, it will be the loss of the value of their efforts. But where they're equal partners or similar partners sharing, then they both are going to share in the financial losses.
Now move to the third question, crypto investments. We have a debate video on this by Mufti Faraz Adam.
Mufti Sahib, the next question, I guess, which everybody asks is, okay, it's so volatile. And many fatwa, you'll see this thing, that Bitcoin is not mal, it's very volatile. The price keeps going up and down. From a Sharia perspective, how do we understand this?
Volatility is nature of everything in business, I think. I go to market and buy some pack of flour. Its price will be changed tomorrow or day after tomorrow, especially in Pakistan. Its price will be changed. I can say that petrol, gasoline we use here. So its price changes every 15 days. So volatility is a nature. We can discuss that high volatility and low volatility. So we can't find anything, any qaida rule, any usul that if something has high volatility, it will be impermissible. If something has low volatility, it will be allowed. There is no qaida. The volatility behind Bitcoin is or any cryptocurrency is this market is for trading, Binance and other exchanges. This market is 24/7, 24 hours open, and all 7 days of week. Normally our stock markets are open 9 to 5 and are closed Saturday, Sunday. This market is 24/7 and international. Anyone can enter, whether he is from Africa, whether he is from Pakistan, whether he is from Australia. He can enter anytime from anywhere and exit anytime from anywhere. So whenever some big news come in, I think February 2022, Russia attacked Ukraine. People heard that news, they panicked, they started selling. So that selling, that pressure of selling creates supply, price decreases, price comes down fast. So this is the volatility, and this is the reason of high volatility. It is 24/7 market, and every news will has effect on it. Normally, the other markets like stock markets are 9 to 5, or forex market. If I say that yen and ruble and these other things, they have a very large market cap, 2.4 quadrillion or more than that. Bitcoin has 3 trillion market cap. So $3 trillion, if someone add 200 billion in it, this is a very big difference. If someone adds $200 billion in forex market, this is nothing in that market. So this is the reason of I think the high volatility. And high volatility and low volatility, we don't find anything to make them permissible or impermissible. Interest has no volatility. If I give some rupees to someone and ask him to pay me back interest, it will not volatile. It will fixed, but interest is not permissible.
No, mashallah, very good point. And yeah, just to add to that, I guess there's certain asset classes like penny stocks, very cheap stocks that you can buy, and they're very volatile. Likewise, investing in new companies, startups. Right, so you have a new company that's launched. There's reports and researches that show. I was reading on a website called Mbroker. They have some research on startups that about 90% of startups fail. 90%. The risk is so high in there. It's almost certain, ghalabat al-dhann, that it's going to fail, right? Yet nobody will say it's not permissible to invest in new businesses. They'll say if it's mal, it's mutaqawwim, it's halal business, it's fine to invest and buy, right? Everything else of Sharia is done, it's fine. So the same principles as Mufti Owais have just mentioned applies to Bitcoin and every other thing. Volatility is a commercial reality. It's an economic reason, as he explained very beautifully. Now look at the market cap. When you have somebody come in with 200 billion, it's going to impact the whole supply and demand mechanics. It's going to have an impact on the price. It's a big effect on what's happening on the supply and demand. And so the volatility is multiple reasons. But the news, yes, there's some manipulation there as well, perhaps, and that exists in everything, right, that we have. This alone does not result in a fatwa or in a ruling of being something impermissible. The fiqh focuses on the fundamentals and the principles of Sharia. Volatility is a market economic factor. Yes, Sharia at times can have guidance on how to not have manipulation and all these things. But that's, again, external, extrinsic issues.
Now move to the fourth question. Is crypto halal or haram? Before giving the answer of this question, let's take a look what is the opinion of few scholars on this. Mufti Faraz Adam and Mufti Owais Paracha.
Is Bitcoin halal and permissible?
I think Bitcoin is halal in itself. But if some government disallow that due to any benefit of people, it will not be allowed in that currency. It will be halal, but not be allowed to trade like smuggling. We say that smuggling is not allowed, but if someone smuggled something, he is the owner. So Bitcoin, I think it is halal, and it can be used as money, and it can be traded, not in future, only in spot, but it can be traded.
Alhamdulillah.
Shaykh Assim al-Hakeem.
The essence of Bitcoin is it's not a real currency. Maybe now in Austria it is legalized. So if it is legalized under the authority of the central bank of the country that regulates it, that puts regulations that you don't be fooled or stolen your money, and it becomes regulated like currency, yes. Now, as we speak, it is not. Anyone can hack, and we always hear in the news, $2 billion have been stolen from Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or this or that. Why? Wallah, they hacked into the computer and they took the hard drive. The one forgot his password. The money is gone. And people a lot of the people, why would they be interested in cryptocurrency? Because of the rise and fall. So they say we can make easy money. But what comes easy, goes easy. Ask most of those who traded in cryptocurrency, they would say, Wallah, we've lost so much, but inshallah we will gain. And they keep on this false hope that they will gain, and they never gain. So, until it becomes regulated, authorized by the country central bank, then it is still haram.
Conclusion. When it comes to cryptocurrency in Islam, scholars hold different opinions. Some scholars, like Shaykh Assim al-Hakeem, argue that most cryptocurrencies are not permissible because they involve high speculation, uncertainty, and in some cases, can even resemble gambling. This view is based on the Islamic prohibition of gharar and maisir. On the other hand, modern Islamic finance experts, such as Mufti Faraz Adam, point out that cryptocurrency itself is just a digital asset and a technology. According to this view, using it in a responsible way, without gambling or exploitation, may be considered permissible. So the final verdict depends on intention, purpose, and how cryptocurrency is used. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.